My name is Gladys Milroy. I'd like to tell you a story about two of my favourite friends, Dingo and Wombat. It's called The Black Feather. Wombat was Dingo's best friend, but Moon was his second best friend, who he talked to every night. Wombat knew everything. Everyone went to Wombat for advice. "Why do you know everything, Wombat?" Dingo asked. "I went to school under the learning tree," Wombat said. "My grandfather and his friend Black Crow taught all the children. Every day we sat under the learning tree where my grandfather lived in his burrow. The learning tree was full of large blackberries, and Black Crow would pick a berry and drop it onto the ground. Then grandfather would tell us the learning story of each berry that was taken from the learning tree. Eventually I thought I had learned everything was as good as my grandfather, so I said goodbye." "You learned all your life, grandson," Grandad said. "Maybe it is time for you to find knowledge on your own." Wombat stood off very proud of his knowledge, telling all the animals he met how clever he was. He knew everything. But one day he was sitting by a rock pool talking to a little frog who lived there. "Why do you think you know everything?" Wombat Frog asked. "I went to school," Wombat replied. "But you can't jump like us," Frog laughed, jumping into the rock pool. "Oh, silly frog," thought Wombat. But Wombat felt tired. He'd been away a long time, and for all his knowledge, he had no friends. He heard someone call his name. It was Black Crow, looking very old. "Time to come home, Wombat," he said. "Your grandfather needs you." Crow flew away and Wombat hurried back home. When he arrived, he was shocked to see the learning tree was old and bent over. No lovely blackberries covered its branches. No children sat on the ground. It was sad and empty. He saw old Crow. "Where's my grandfather?" he said. "What's happened?" "When you left, Wombat, one by one the children stopped coming until no one came. Your grandfather was heartbroken. No one wanted to learn the old stories anymore. He went to his burrow under the learning tree and never came out." Wombat started to cry. "But thank you, Crow, for looking after my grandfather." He glanced up at Crow's nest in the learning tree. It was only a broken old nest with a single black feather lying there.